I don't know who I am anymore. Hi, I'm Andre and I'm a black nerd with a review for you, Black Nerd Reviews. And today I'm gonna review the Smurfs 2. La 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 la. I'm gonna tell you the good, I'm gonna tell you the bad, and I'm gonna tell you the nerdy. Smurfs 2 plot. This time they go to Paris, France. Smurfette gets captured by Gargamel, who made her, and is all like, hey, you shouldn't be hanging out with Smurfs because I'm your father, dude. She meets the naughties, Vexy and Hackus, and then Smurfette has to decide, will she be a naughty or will she be a Smurf? Gee, I wonder what's gonna happen. Will the naughties be turned into Smurfs? Gee, I don't know. I don't want to tell anybody because that would be a spoiler, because I know how you guys feel about spoilers. I read your Wolverine comments. I won't spoil this one for you. Make sure you go see Smurfs 2 so you get the experience that I got. Best synopsis ever. First, the good. Usually I hate when celebrities are the voices of cartoon characters because it just becomes, oh, hey, it's Will Smith, it's a talking fish. But everyone plays like a Smurf. It's really, really cool. You got Jonathan Winters, and this is probably his last movie because he recently passed away, but he's a great Papa Smurf. Katy Perry, who I would never believe would have been like a great Smurfette, but she's a wonderful Smurfette, and this is mostly her story. She does a really good job with it. We have a new character, Vanity, played by John Oliver, who's currently running The Daily Show, and he plays Vanity to a T. He doesn't have the, ooh, Vanity voice from back in the day. He's more like his own voice, but it actually works with it. He really works the whole narcissism of Vanity, and that's really cool. And of course, Hank Azaria, Gargamel. I could just watch that all day. He is just perfect as Gargamel. He has so much fun with it. Sure, it's a little over the top. Sure, he's talking to a CGI cat, Azrael, but you know what? It's fun. He's having fun in this movie, and that's just what matters. When you're making a movie about the freaking Smurfs, you gotta have fun with it, and that's what he's doing, and I enjoy it. Smurfs. Now for the bad. Every Smurf gets like a line, which is so funny why they have so many celebrities. It's like, hey, Kenan Thompson, can you come in and do one line for Greedy? Hey, Jeff Foxworthy, can you come in and do one line for Andy? Thanks a lot. Here's your $1 million check. Hey, whenever there's a Smurf on screen, or even the naughties, I even appreciated the naughties. I was thinking I was gonna hate them. I actually like them. Whenever they're on screen, this movie is fun, but as soon as they step off screen to be the sidelines for the Neil Patrick Harris storyline, I'm just like, what are we doing right now? This is a Smurfs movie, right? I came to see Smurfs. Why am I walking around with Neil Patrick Harris deciding if he wants to take in his stepdad or not? So Neil Patrick Harris is a stepdad in this one, and he doesn't appreciate him because he's not a real dad. And it's supposed to coincide with the fact that Papa Smurf is dealing with Smurfette not really feeling like she's a real Smurf because she was made by Gargamel. Problem with this plot line is it's the exact same plot line from the first movie. Basically take this movie, and everywhere where Neil Patrick Harris was going, I don't know if I want to accept my father, change that to, I don't know if I want to raise a baby, and replace Smurfette feeling out of place with Clumsy feeling out of place, and there you go. That's the first movie. You're doing the exact same storyline, so you're wasting my time. You've just changed New York to France. You just changed locations and changed relative, and then you just pretty much wrote the exact same movie. Come on, man. And as much as I appreciated Vanity, I felt like a couple more Smurfs should have been added to the mix when they actually go to Paris, because you only get to hang around with Papa, Clumsy, Vanity, and Grouchy. So pretty much you get Clumsy falls down, you get Grouchy is mad, you get Vanity loves himself. I felt like there just should have been like 1 or 2 more Smurfs. Like, just bring in a bunch of Smurfs. Just bring them all over. Why do we keep leaving them in Smurf Village, a place that for some reason we don't want to hang out with, because apparently that's the boring part of the movie. The bright, colorful Smurfs in the bright, colorful Smurf Village. Kids don't want to see that. Oh no, we want to see the Eiffel Tower because we've never seen that before in a movie. And this movie, it's just made for kids. And I understand that you want to make a movie for kids, but I've seen Monsters University, I've seen Despicable Me 2, I've seen Turbo, made for kids that were still fun, that were still had laughs, still had jokes that were enjoyable. This is like by the book. We got a message we got to stuff down your throat. Look, make a movie about the Smurfs. I don't care. Make them CGI. I don't care. But you know what? You've got so much to pull from to make this Smurfs movie. There's so many stories. You've got the comic book, you've got the cartoon series. You have so much material that you can work with to create a Smurfs movie that can be fun for kids, as well as have a bunch of references to people who grew up with the Smurfs, and you pretty much just dump all that to just go, we're gonna make some crappy storyline about a parent that needing to be accepted into his adult child's life. It's why. Make that movie somewhere else, but don't make it in the Smurfs. I've completely shut down. Now I know how Star Wars fans feel when they watch the prequels, or how Trekkies feel when they watch Into Darkness, or Spider-Man fans when they watch Spider-Man 3. I said I was okay with all of these films, and now this is what I get. This is payback. This is revenge. You geeks revenged me. The Revengers. And now for the nerdy. The one thing they actually did get from the original Smurf storyline that they decided to put in this movie is this really is about Smurfette. It's about her whole story of being created by Gargamel and being evil at first, and then the Smurfs made her good. So I'm glad glad that we got to play around with that because it was kind of weird that in the first movie that they just had one line where she just went, oh, it was made by Gargamel. That's it. Nostalgia Chick was right. Nostalgia Chick did a preview with me when I reviewed the trailer, and she said that that's what they were gonna do with this movie. That's why Nostalgia Chick is very smart and beautiful. Should you go see the Smurfs 2? I love the Smurfs, and I even love how they've made them in these movies. They're just so cute. That's what hurts about this. It's not the whole like, oh, you remade something. This was something that you could have done something cool with. In there somewhere, there's a good Smurf movie in the elements, but for some reason, the director, writers, and there's multiple writers on this. There's like 5 or 6 writers on this. How? I have no idea. There's so much that they could do that they're just not doing. They even did a better job with the Christmas special, the Smurfs Christmas Carol, and there's a Halloween special they're gonna do, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna enjoy as well. Why can they do this in 30 minutes? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Smurfs just only supposed to be 30 minutes long. Maybe they should just make Smurf 30-minute movies, just 3 episodes of the Smurfs and just call it a movie. You know, like Pokemon did. Ooh, snap. Pokemon Snap. But I have to endorse the movie because as long as there's Smurf movies being made and they're gonna keep going back to the throwbacks, we got Smurf Monopolies now, Smurf Toys. So for the sake of the collector in me, I have to say go see Smurfs 2 in theaters on July 31st in 3D and 2D. Smurfberries means cash. Now I want to hear from you. Are you gonna go see the Smurfs 2? And if you did see it, let me know what you thought about it. And if you were a Smurf, what would your Smurf name be? Make up your Smurf name. Leave a comment or video response. Be sure to tickle that thumbs up button to let me know you like this video. Share this with your friends. I love you like a play cousin. I'm out of 5,000. Chain Chomp Smurf.